Anna, that was a marvelous, marvelous service. And you made the right choice to hold it here in his theater.
Yes, your father would have approved.
Thank you. This place was his whole life.
Hey, Anna, isn't this the coffin we used for Barnaby Smudge and the Curse of the Dry Creek Gulch?
Yes. The night before we opened, we stayed up together building it, trying to make it light enough for you and James to carry. And as he was cursing the old wood and pulling splinters out of his hands, he leaned over this coffin and said, Anna, when I die, I want you to bury me in this. I think he was joking, but it just seems appropriate, you know?
It is, Anna. Your father was the kind of man who'd build his own coffin.
Anna, I'm afraid it is time. The hearse is outside waiting.
All right, everyone, we know what my father's requests for his burial were, so let's honor that and get changed.
Hey, Anna, I know this probably isn't the most appropriate time to talk about this, but now that John's gone, what's going to happen to us? Are we closing the theater?
Right, I mean, what are we going to do without John here?
My father put his soul into this theater. Melodrama was his life. I want to assure you all that the Curses Foiled Again theater will continue on just as Pops would have wanted. We still have the theater. We still have our scripts.
We still have our scenery and props.
And that's all thanks to Jonathan. Oh, he was quite the craftsman. You know, I think those are going to be around at the turn of the next century.
But most importantly, we still have an audience, which means we still have the show. You've all heard my father say that the show must go on. He never missed a performance in life, and I'm going to see to it that he never misses one in death.
Here, here.
Well, I'll miss you, Pops. You were the lifeblood of this troupe. You made me what I am today, and I hope that I can make you proud. You're with Mom now. I'm sure she's real happy about that, but deep down I know you'll always be watching over me.
Oh, Anna, if only John were here.
He is! His soul is in this theater! And as long as this theater exists, so does Pops.
That's nice, Anna. I can't imagine a better eulogy. Now will you zip me up? Sure. Thanks.
All right. Everyone ready? Charles, if you would mind providing us some appropriate mood music.
Sure thing.
Now let's go bury my father. Everybody ready? 1, 2, 3.
Well, he's much brighter than I expected, actually.
He was watching his weight before he died.
Thank you, Eugene the engineer. I sure am grateful for your train line to rent me a caboose, so's that I have a place to live. Although I don't know what to put down as my permanent address.
Ah, you ain't got to thank me, Miss Sweet Susanna. It's Dastardly Dan that owns the train line after all.
That's what I'm afraid of, Eugene the engineer. You know, ever since my parents died, I was evicted from my house. My fiancé ran away with another woman. My puppy was stolen, and my Bible burned up. Dastardly Dan has been making unwanted romantic advances towards me. Whatever shall I do, Eugene the engineer?
first. You don't gotta say Eugene the engineer every time you want to say my name, you know. How about we shorten it up a bit and you start calling me Eugeneer?
All right, Eugeneer.
See? Ain't that better? Some big, long, lengthy, drawn-out name, Miss Sweet Susanna, Bartholomew, Cleopatra, Jacqueline Brown?
Thank you, Eugeneer. But whatever shall I do about Dastardly Dan's unwanted flirtations?
Just take Eugeneer's advice, okay? Now listen, Dastardly Dan is dastardly. And the last thing that you need, living in a caboose and all, is extra aggravation.
Hello, Miss Sweet Susanna.
Hello, Dastardly Dan. I'm sorry, but I cannot go out with you on Friday night. I'm busy.
I'm afraid this is not a social call. I'm here on business. It appears you're 3 months behind in your rent on your caboose.
Oh, if I could just have a little more time.
I'm afraid that's something I cannot afford to give you.
Nope.
Well, hey.
You sure pretty little thing.
There you are, Dastardly Dan. We're running low on sarsaparilla at the saloon.
Luscious Lucinda, my faithful assistant. Don't you mean my saloon?
All right, we're running low on sarsaparilla at your saloon.
Don't forget, I own 99% of this town of filthy mud, which brings me to your caboose.
Please, Mr. Dastardly!
Of course, I might be willing to forgive your financial obligations if you agree to a small personal request.
You be careful, Miss Sweet Susanna. His small personal requests are more like big evil schemes.
What would that small personal request be?
Either you can come up with the rent money by the end of the week, or you can marry me!
Holy tarnation! Holy mackerel! Holy tarnation!
Whatever shall I do?
What are you doing? You're breaking character.
Not so fast, Dastardly Dan!
Curses!
Yeah! Dudley here!
Oh, and blessed are the weak!
Dudley Dog Do-Gooder.
That's right. Don't agree to this dastardly plan, Miss Sweet Susanna. I'll get your rent money by the end of the week.
Curses, 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 and curse you, Dudley Do-Gooder. I am much more handsome and make a better suitor. Every time I have a plan and come out of my den, you show up and ruin it. Curses spoil again.
Attention all story lovers, welcome to our show. There are heroes and villains and girls swooning o'er a bow. We welcome everybody, children, women, and men, to our humble theater called Curses World Again.
Introductions are in order, if we may digress. Miss Sweet Susanna, our damsel in distress. Tarnation is his saying, the train he likes to steer. He is a little silly, his name is Eugeneer. Next there's luscious Lucy, she'll make your piggies curl, because she is so sexy.